Hey, this is Danny, and I'm the Butterfly Queen, and we still in a circle, but Joe. Episode 7 and episode 8. Baby, it gets greater later. Just keep watching. Okay, episode 7, Ride or Die. This is the beginning of the end, okay? QC and Kyle blocked Cassie. Okay, she literally stuck her foot in her mouth. She came out too hot, girl, bye. And of course, before she leaves, she can meet another player face to face. She chose to meet Olivia or Brandon, actually. So can you imagine the scream they screamed when she walked in and saw a big white boy? It was supposed to have been a little white girl, but yeah. So Cassie came to help Brandon with his game when he making promises to come see her and that they'll be friends and he gonna come to her house. She didn't even respond to that, but she made sure that she threw QT under the bus and Miles. Okay. So next day, they all see Cassie on the screen throwing shade and alluding to more people being snakes than just her. This on the picture. And I just need Olivia to realize that she ain't about her life without it there crying. Like, you throwing shots and you trying to be shady, and then as soon as somebody says something to you, you crying. Like, girl, pick a battle. Okay. Boy. Pick a battle. Right, let's be for real. Okay. More alliance and egg making, sandwiches, peanut butter. They literally bored. Like, they literally be just eating just for nothing else. Okay, so there's instant animosity between Jordan and Kyle. But Kyle already knows that he can't just throw people off. So he's being cordial, even though he don't trust him. He's trying to get the deeds, but he's not willing to throw QT under the bus. He knows he can't trust Jordan. He knows that Jordan is pumping information. And he immediately is like, why would I even trust you enough to tell you anything? Like, you want to find out something, ask somebody else, don't ask me. Okay? So he left Jordan wanting. No, not going to happen. Paul wants Miles to help him get back on top. Back like he was ever on top. Caress. The sloppy gameplay is crazy. Like, no. Caress, come on. Okay. He was never on top, but okay. Wait, okay, new alliance. Now we got the Fuegos 4. Hashtag Fuegos 4, which is a lot easier to say than Tres Fuego. Okay, the next game was It's Personal. And they're asking these crazy scenarios, and they telling you how much percent said what. So, who wants to rather fight one bear or fight 500 chicken? 50% both said each. Cozy night in or a night out? 50% said each. Want your phone, your photos leaked from your phone, or your Google search leaked? 50% each. No sex for a year, or no social media for a year. They said no social media, got 75%. No sex for a year, got 25%. And to find your parents' sex tape, or your parents find your sex tape, 62%, 37%. They would rather their parents found their sex tapes. Crazy. Okay. Later, they let them know that it is a compatibility test, and they're going to partner them up, but you have to keep it a secret. So you're gonna partner up with whoever you're the most compatible with because of the answers to the test that they just took. Okay, so the groups are as follows: Lauren and Autumn, QT and Jordan, Paul and Kyle, and Olivia and Miles. Crazy. Okay. Paul, he can't wait to solidify the bromance, honey. Everyone's cool, promising to ride or die together forever. We besties. But, of course, Olivia and Miles, because they don't even like each other. And nevertheless, they agree to align begrudgingly. Olivia's like, okay, I'll do it because I don't want to go home. And your fate is tied to mine, because if Miles go home, Olivia goes home. So even though they cannot stand each other and don't want to work together, they're kind of forced to. Because they have a duo party where they dress up in the outfits they sent them. We got ketchup and mustard. We got eggs and bacon. We got a couple other little cute matches. It was cute. Okay. But then, alert, they find out that if they are blocked, they are also blocked together. Okay. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be for. But for right now, if you get blocked, your ride or die gets blocked also. So they all sit down like they're holding their heads, like they're like, oh my gosh, like my fate is now tied to somebody who could be just throwing their game away, and I may have been working to solidify all these great matches, and now I got to go home because you just been sloppy. Okay, which is going to come full circle. Okay, episode 8. Who ordered the sacrificial lamb? Baby, this is when it gets good. Okay. Now, we're getting the reactions and the fallout after the circle exposing what ride or die actually means. Okay? Next morning, they're all strategizing and making amends so they don't become collateral damage. Like, you don't want to work so hard to have friends, have alliances, be nice to people, kiss babies and rub backs and everything. And then you got somebody who's just reckless with this game, i.e. like Miles, i.e. like Caress or Paul, reckless, and then I'm put with you, and I gotta go home because you're messy self. So they're all trying to make up and make amends, telling each other, listen, this is what we need to do because we need to fix these relationships that you have with these people because we don't want to go home for nothing. Okay, Jordan is finna be like the biggest manipulator in the game. Like, he is right now wiping off his shoes. Like, his profile picture is him when he was big, when he was humble, when he was nice, when he was over 100-something pounds. But now that he lost all that weight, and he done turned into a savage, honey. Jordan is not him. He's not himself when he's angry. Give him something to eat, okay? Jordan's manipulating it all up with Olivia, trying to inadvertently get Miles out. I don't know if Olivia really understands what Jordan is doing is purposeful, but she do realize that if she throws Miles on the bus, it will affect her, so she really won't do it, okay? Miles done DoorDash some heart pancakes to QT door in real time. Honey, is that Cupid, is that you? She don't want to got a food. She about to cry because he done, they connecting on a very real way. Talking about their family and their loved ones. It's really beautiful. It's a really nice thing to see that even in the game, people can connect, in other ways. It's a beautiful thing. It's really nice. Autumn is really beautiful. I think she was like right in the light, some kind of way they had her on when the camera went straight to her. I was like, that girl is beautiful. She's gorgeous. Her and Kyle are trying to connect and become allies. It ain't really working all that well, but they're trying, and that's all that matters. Okay, they're working really hard to either save themselves or keep their partner safe. So most people are like, we just got to swallow and do what we got to do because I don't want to go home because of my partner. Next game, circle scenario. They get individual scenarios and they answer in the open group chat. So they have to answer like most and least likely questions. And of course, everybody is thinking strategically. These people are freaking puppet masters and they're controlling the scene and the votes. You hear me? They are literally dogpiling on Autumn, left and right, leaving her in tears, including her very own ride or die, Lauren. I think Lauren couldn't think because of the pressure of the situation or whatever, so she just gave an answer. But girl, the last name you needed to say was your ride or die, like for real. I don't know what Lauren was thinking, but she said that like they were saying things like the most likely to be a backstabber, or the most likely to lie, or just most likely to do horrendous things and prove that you're a horrendous person. And everybody just dogpiled and said that Autumn was the most likely, and it was easy because Autumn is the newest one there. She doesn't speak a whole lot, so it's really easy to dogpile on her and put her out there. But you have to realize that she is actually a person too. And by the time the game was over, she was in the bathroom crying, sobbing to herself, like she couldn't even take it. So, but yeah, after the game was over, she was back there in the bed, and Brandon or Olivia private messaged Autumn to apologize for his part in the whole dog pile thing, citing that he knows how it feels to be bullied and to be done that way. But I totally agree with Autumn when she says, if you know how it feels for someone to do you that way, and for you to turn around and do it to me willingly, it says a lot about you personally. So my thing was, what exactly did you expect her to do with that information? Like, what... that's the people who you say, you didn't apologize for me, you apologized for you. That had nothing to do with me. You didn't care how I felt about that. Because if for you to do it, for you not to even speak up in the moment, for you to make these plans with Miles before you even knew how the games and everything was going to go, you didn't care. Clearly, you did not care. And then to come back and tell me, oh, I know what it's like and I've been through it, I've lived through it, and you're going to be okay. No. If I was her, I understand what she was trying to do because she wants to stay in the game and she wanted to, be nice, you know what I'm saying? But no, I think I would have had to eat Olivia because, like, don't come to me apologize to me like I'm an idiot. Like, I'm not this dumb. I'm not this gullible. I don't know why you thought I just started watching Circle yesterday. But I've seen the episodes and I know how this thing goes. And for you to play me like this and then come back and tell me that you're sorry because you've been through it, and since you lived, I guess you figure I will too. No. I would have to eat her. Okay. Then Olivia, as soon as the conversation was over, Olivia promptly admitted that she will be doing the backstabbing when she puts her in the bottom tonight. So all of that she said, all that she tried to make up for, none of that was true, because she still has every intention on doing exactly what she told Miles she was going to do back when they made the intentions to throw Autumn and, because of Autumn, Lauren in the bottom two tonight, to try to get them away, get rid of them. Okay. So, Caress, or Paul, half-heartedly started a conversation with Lauren just to admit that he was playing in her face, too, mid-sentence. I'm just wondering how committed you can be to hurting a person literally in their face, scheming to screw them over first chance you get. Like, willingly, like saying, like while they're talking, while they're typing, while the 3 dots on top of their head, you're saying, everything I'm saying to you is a lie. I have no intention on doing anything stuff I'm saying. I'm going to make sure that I throw you on the bus first chance I get. These people are literally in tears trying to message this. So you don't see them crying, but you got to realize these people are real people. Like, yes, this is a game, but come on, this stuff hurts too. These people are real. And for you, and for Paul with Carissa literally laughing while she was saying something, she was saying, I cannot wait to the reunion, and I hope Michelle Buteau give it to her. Like, I hope she really call her out on that, because you got to realize that, baby, you got to live with yourself after that. Because when you're crying because somebody do or say something out the way to you, I want you to remember that just like they have tears, just like you have tears, they have tears too. That was unreal. It really turned me off. Okay, next up, ratings. Most of the teams already strategically know how they're going to play this. They know exactly how they want to do it, and the circle lets them know that the least rated person is going to be blocked from the circle. So there are no influencers. They're not going to go into the hideout and talk about it. No, if you're the least rated person, you're just blocked. And in turn, your ride or die is blocked also. What we think. Okay. It's aggravating to see Olivia whine about not wanting to keep shoving Autumn under the bus. We're still doing everything to hurt her and shove her under there. Like, stop whining and do what you say you're going to do. If you're going to do it, do it. If not, don't. But you continuously whining in the camera every time the camera pans to you about how you just don't want to hurt her and you just don't want to do this and you just, you just know how it is to be. But shut up, because you're doing it. You're backstabbing. You're doing it. So don't complain about it. Then you go over there to Lauren saying the same thing. I didn't want to backstab her. I didn't want this. I didn't want that. But you're doing it. That's the aggravating part. Just own who you are. Even if you're getting the villain cut from the producers, own your cut. And just do it. It's aggravating. Like, gosh. Okay. Olivia and Paul are literally savages. Like, to hurt somebody willingly and be okay with it is beyond me. Okay. Ratings are as follows. Liv is safe. Jordan is safe. Miles is safe. Lauren is safe. Autumn is safe. QT is safe. Which leaves Kyle and Paul. One of them are the bottom players. And we're pretty sure we know who the bottom player is. It's most likely Paul. It's most likely Paul Caress. Because she always rubbed people wrong. But the kicker is that by making a sacrifice, they can save their ride or die. If they both say they want to stay, they both will be blocked. If they both say they want to leave, they'll be blocked. If one says they want to stay and one says they'll sacrifice it, the one that says to stay, they'll stay. The other one will sacrifice. So they're going to have to make the decision. Are they willing to be the sacrificial lamb and let their ride or die stay? And I am pretty much sure that Carissa ain't gonna make that sacrifice. She's not gonna do it. She's already said it. She came to win. She's not willing to give it up. Even when she's pretty sure, everyone's sure that she's most likely the last person. It's most likely her fault that he's getting ready to be put out. But even with that, she's not willing to give it up and let the man stay on, because she's been at the bottom too, almost the entire show. But I wonder if they will even bring that up, that she's most likely the number 7. Is she in 7th place? Like, can they ask who's in 7th place? Who is the person? The person who's in 7th place should be the one to give it up. And they probably ain't going to tell them that, because then you'd probably think, oh, well, I'm in 7th place, I might as well give it to him. No, they're not going to let you do it that way. You're going to literally have to make the sacrifice. Listen, jump in them comments, and be back next time. It's getting good.